What's up, guys? You're probably thinking like, oh man, you just dropped the video. You doing drop another video just like that. You damn Skippy. So I just found out some interesting information in regards to Western Express that I didn't know about. So I'm on an empty hunt, and if you don't know what an empty hunt is when you do a drop and hook. A drop and hook is essentially when you drop your loaded trailer, you scoop up an empty trailer from that same yard, and then you head out. An empty hunt is when you drop that loaded trailer and then you go to pick up an empty, and unfortunately that warehouse or whatever doesn't have an empty on their lot. So that's my situation. I've been driving around about 4 or 5 hours already, and I don't have an empty. So I just got to a warehouse, and I stopped and I seen a Western Express guy. I ended up getting to talking to him, and he enlightened me on a little bit of information that I didn't know nothing about. So this driver has been with Western Express for a year now. Now, within that year time frame, he had left for a month. Now, in that month, he attempted to find another job as a truck driver. Seems fair enough. But then he proceeded to tell me that he wasn't able to find another job with another carrier, because apparently when you start driving with Western Express, you sign a contract, and it's not the same contract as like a lease purchase. You sign a contract essentially saying that you're going to pay back X amount of money if you leave before a certain period of time, which I think is a year. So they're charging you to train you when you're on that trainer's truck. And that's why, as a Western Express driver, if you just did your orientation and you got a little bit of experience, they don't care. They putting you on a trainer's truck. Why? Because they want to fulfill that obligation in that contract, to get you moving with that contract. So then if you decide, man, this company is trash, like pretty much 90% of the people do, if they decide that, oh, this company's trash, like I want to get out of here, you can't, you're stuck. And apparently I'm like, my mind says, F them, I'll do what I want to do, and I'll dip if I want to dip. And apparently that contract conflicts with other carriers as well, which means other carriers won't hire you because you're apparently binded to a contract. And he told me he couldn't find a job because these other carriers are saying, you got a contract with Western Express, we don't want to touch you. Now this is news to me, and I'm over here making videos telling people to go to Western Express, don't go to Western Express, yada yada yada. And I'm still not, I'm not backtracking on what I said, given the details that they give you up front. Whether it's a good deal or not is up to you, but I feel the need to hurry up and post this video before anybody jumps into something they had no idea they were getting themselves into. And I know you guys were commenting, talking about Smo, I heard you had to do a contract, yada yada. And in my knowledge, it was a lease purchase contract you guys were talking about. Lease purchase, like, if you do lease purchase, you essentially you do lease purchase program with Western Express, but you're not contractually binded, so you don't have to stay for X period of time. It's a you can leave whenever you want to leave and just return the truck. So that's what I thought most of you guys were referring to when you're talking about, oh, there's a contract. So anybody who has commented before know that there is a contract, and if you try to leave before a certain period of time, you're gonna have to fulfill that contract. And apparently, from what he was saying, some companies don't really care. I don't know how you can just not care about a contract, but I've actually never seen this contract, as dumb as that sounds, because obviously I signed it. But like I said, I just felt the need to hurry up and hop on here and inform you guys. Now, I've seen you guys commenting. There's a lot of questions about prices, or not prices, of pay and what they pay you. You have to call the recruiter and talk to them about what pay options are they going to be able to offer you. And you got to take that and dig a little bit deeper, because they aren't the most truthful individuals when it comes to information. They'll tell you one thing and then get you in the door because they get, like, I guess, a little bonus from it. But they'll tell you one thing and then proceed to lie to your face, and then when you get in the door, that's a completely different situation. Now, I'm not trying to discourage nobody, because Western Express is one of the only places, if not the only place, that was willing to give me an opportunity. And I'm not saying I'm felonies. I don't got any felonies or any of that, but I didn't have any experience, and none of the companies wanted to work with me. So Western Express is definitely, and I think they know that, and I think that's why they're able to do the things that they do sometimes, is because they know that people don't really have too many options in the industry. But educate yourself. Trucking industry is not one of them things where you just want to jump into it. Educate yourself. I say pull the trigger, get in your CDL. If you can get it, get it. But when it comes to trucking companies, do your research. But at the end of the day, it's only going to come down to your experience. Like I said in all my other videos, everybody downplays Western Express and all these other companies, but at the end of the day, every single person's experience is going to be completely different. So take that as you will, and decide what you want to do, but just educate yourself while you're doing it. And if you guys are somewhat asking the same questions, so just go into the comments. A lot of times I try to respond to every comment, so try to read the comments and see if you see if anything's answered for you. I'm gonna make videos based on some solid content, or the comments that you guys are giving me. I'm gonna try to make it off of that. But if it's just generic questions like how much do they pay, this and that, like, I can't really answer that, because they offer every person a different situation. So for everybody, it's just gonna be a little bit different. Right now, I'm heading to my third location to see if I can find myself an empty. But get the experience in, because you have no idea what trucking is really about until you get behind the wheel. You get to see the type of things that you're going to encounter, and there's nothing better than getting your hands dirty. Getting your hands dirty is going to teach you in a way that a classroom can, a school can't. You got to get in there and you got to get your hands dirty. So I'm going to wrap this video up. I just wanted to let you guys know about the information I got. Keep flowing through with the comments, because comments really help guide me in a certain direction when it comes to what content to make. And then I can continue to provide you guys with videos and help your transition from being whatever job you're doing into trucking as smooth as possible. So thanks again. Hit the notifications, subscribe, like, all that. Appreciate it, guys.